with Madonna at the mansion on the hill. Wake up with our gorgeous Queen Madonna. Good morning to you.
Glenda, you can participate in my show as long as you don't step on the drawings. Do you understand me, Glenda? No! I didn't step on them! That's it. I'm never having you back on my show. That's okay. I'm going to start my own YouTube channel. She is impossible. I am so sorry about the distraction, but welcome to Mornings with Madonna on a special Floorplan Friday. Every Friday for the next year, we're going to explore Edwin Hewitt's original renderings of the mansion on these boards. Today, there are 4 elevations, so we will examine them one at a time.
Grandma, I don't understand. If you're showing elevations, why do you call it Floor Plan Friday? Is it because the plans are on the floor?
It's just alliteration, Cliffy Pooh. Elevation Friday doesn't sound as catchy. But let's look at the first rendering. Before we begin, it's important to remember that these drawings were of a monumental renovation in 1906 that changed the mansion from a Victorian into what it is today, a Georgian Revival mansion. One of the most important differences was the setting of the mansion. The Victorian, like many of its day, was perched on a hill. But look at the change. In this rendering, the low wall at the bottom is a retaining wall in the foreground. Above it is a large front terrace, and then the mansion atop that. It made the house seem far more substantial. The second rendering shows that significant renovation from the side, and the change of grade in the whole front yard. On the rendering, they note the windows that they saved from the old mansion. Look at the gabled roof. That gabled roof, which was a holdover from the Victorian, it was done away with in the final plan, and dormers were used instead, just like in the front of the house.
Oh, Grandma, I'm peeking at it and it looks like leaded glass windows in the bay window under the porch.
Good eye, Cliffy Pooh. Those were removed in 1922, when much of the arts and crafts styling was taken away. You can see more of it in the back of the house, too. The bay window over the kitchen was leaded glass, and that bay window was turned from octagonal to round with 3 huge windows to let more light into the dining room. That was also in 1922. But what is most interesting about this picture is that the entire servants' wing on the back of the house was not included. The kitchen, the ice room, the servants' dining room, the sewing room on the 2nd floor, even the servants' staircase up to the 3rd floor is missing.
Well, I guess it was not important to the Carpenters, Grandma.
That's right, Cliffy Pooh. Edwin Hewitt was depicting the areas of the house that the Carpenters would see and use. The entire back end of the house was necessary but not aesthetic. The last elevation is a detail of the front door and side door. It includes elements of the porch, the balcony, and the pillars. Glenda, I told you not to step on the drawings. What? You didn't say I couldn't lay on them. Impossible. Anyway, where was I?
The drawings, Grandma.
Oh, yes. Since the entire mansion was custom, every aspect was drawn out for the Carpenters to review.
I think I would have been overwhelmed if Edwin Hewitt showed me these plans for my approval.
Oh, Cliffy, this is just a group of 4. There are hundreds, and we will explore one board every Friday for the next year. Everybody have a great Friday, and we will see you Monday for the next Mornings with Madonna.
Mornings with Madonna is 300 days. Will be 300 ways to see 300 Clifton.